What's up everybody, Dendrofest, not Dendroforest like I said in the AMA session video. Not sure why I thought it was called that after the mentioned Dendroforest event, but anyways, has been live for a few days now. I wanted to wait before giving my opinion because I was hoping for more, just a little bit more, because for the Easter event, that was an absolute banger. It had free to play, it had spender options, it had nice rewards, it had stuff to do that was interesting. But because Dendrofest is basically using the exact same event template, I thought it would be more or less the same. But I was wrong. Let's get it. So right now we're on the main screen. I am on my global account. You can see right here at the top, level 114, 5.1 million power. I do say this in every video when I'm either on my beta or my global, just so that you can be aware, because obviously one account has more resources or less resources than the other. And I know some players who are also free to play like to compare their accounts to see where they're at. Maybe they're doing better than me, maybe they're doing worse. But now getting into the actual video here, we're gonna click on the Dendrofest icon at the top here. Now we see what I'm talking about in terms of, yeah, this is quite similar to the Easter event template. So I'm going to kind of skim through this because, like I said, it's very similar. We're going to go into the festival gift. You can see right here for the paid version, you get an avatar frame and a title. You can see it at the top is a bigger version. The frame looks pretty good. And the title looks pretty good. This is not my cup of tea, so even if I was a spender, I wouldn't be buying this as it's just not my aesthetic. You also have some spender packs below. I'm just gonna scroll through them. You can buy what you want based off what you think is good value or not. But make sure if you are a free to play or even if you are a spender, when you open up the festival gift to buy these, what are they called? The 3 Dendro nets for 300 gems. Buy this every day. This is going to be extremely important, as if we click on it, these are what are used for the Lakeside Hunt game mode, which I'll get into a little later. Now we're going to start into the actual event. So you have your daily sign-ins, very similar to Easter. You have some decent rewards. You got the Dendro nets scrolling down. The final reward is going to be a Devil Core and 5 Void Dice. You also get that bonus, which I believe based off the timer right here at the bottom, 13 hours. So on day 5, you're going to be able to get that bonus. It basically gives you a little bit more rewards. Now for this event, you will have the Prayers Treasure Chest. Looking over you have the potential to get some good rewards, but because this is RNG based, and I'm sure the percentages are very low, which they don't state, the majority of players are probably going to be getting in this bottom row right here, which is going to be some regular summons and some gems. If you are extremely lucky, you can get some of the eggs, either your Draconic or your Abyssal. You can get some red star gear chests to help you auto forge into a 5-star gear piece. Oh, we gotta click on it once more. And then you have a chance to get a custom legendary or mythic Evo Soul chest. Now currently there is a lot of ways that you can get these Evo Souls. I don't know them all off the top of my head, but like you have the world bosses. I would have liked to see this to be magic guides, because magic guides are extremely hard to get in this game, and you're basically only going to be able to get them if you're a spender, or you're buying them with gems in the Gem Mall event, or you rank high in the Misty Mines event. So there's very few options. I would have preferred magic guides. That's my only take on this. Going back out here, now we're going into the Forest Mystery. Looks basically identical to the Easter one. I'll put a screenshot up somewhere. But you're going to click on these daily quests, and basically you're going to go through them. So, you know, you have your fetch 5 rewards from the lake, you got your friendship points, infuse energy, challenge the Treetop Quest, summon in the gem gacha. These are all very easy to do daily, so make sure you do this because it gives you rewards, puzzle pieces, and some Dendro nets. Now because of the event duration, you're going to be able to uncover this entire game board as a free-to-play, so you're going to be able to get all these rewards when you complete a row. So you got some gems, you get some more of those prayer treasure chests, you got some Dendro nets, Devil Core, Evo Soul summons, so you get some decent stuff. But what's different is once you complete the board, you get a custom skin gift box. Clicking on this, you can see you have one of 2 choices. You have the monster right here, which is Ship Shark for the Neon Racer skin. And then you have Sarko, which is for the Fluffy Doll skin. Now you only get one of the 2, you don't get both. Basically choose whichever you want to, but in terms of usability, I'm pretty sure nearly all are gonna go with Sarko. So let's check them out to see how they visually look. Let me back this out, go into my monsters. We'll check out Ship Sharks first. I believe I have one copy. Here he is right here. Now, in my opinion, you're not really gonna see this if at all. There's just too many other fighter class monsters in the game right now that just outshine him. Skin wise, if we click on it, I'll go over into the skin. This is just the shiny version. Looking at the skin, I actually like this one better than Sarko's because it reminds me a lot of the game Splatoon. You can see the basic skin if we click on this. You know, there's no animations, there's no coloring, but if you click on the shiny version, basically just a reskin. But if you click on the Neon Racer skin, you have the pop animation in the back, you have the star animation, you got the Splatoon colors, like the paint, you can see right here, spraying paint everywhere. Honestly, this is just a really well done skin. It's just unfortunate that I will most likely never build up this monster, unless of course he gets a buff. If we go over to the Sarko one, if we go down here, I got 3 copies on my global account, just haven't built her up. If we go over to the skin, this is the default skin. I actually do like the shiny version. I like the reskin of coloring right here. But if we go into the fluffy doll skin, it's not bad. The ship shark skin, definitely I feel they put more work into it, but yeah, I mean, the skin is cute. There's a tiny bit of animations we can see right here with the snowflakes dropping. It's winter themed compared to the original. So yeah, they're both great, but I do feel like most people are gonna go with Sarko. Moving into the Verdant Wish, basically just grab up your 2 rewards as you want as a free to play. If a spender and you do a top up for the day, you also get the locked reward, which is right here. Now going into Extreme Darts. Now the reason why I'm smiling here is because this is equivalent to the Easter event, the Egg Merger. In terms of, I guess, stress level, the Egg Merger was way more relaxing. Darts here is just chaos, especially when you start getting into the high points and multiple targets stay on the screen. So you're like, I don't know what's real and what's not. You really have to pay attention to what the actual new targets are. Also, the raw speed, it gets going pretty fast, or sometimes the registry is a bit off, meaning like you're definitely on the target, you're clicking, but it's just not registering and then you lose. There is still 10 days left at the time of this recording, so I usually do buy more gem chances later on. But looking over the ranking rewards right here, honestly, they're not very good, nothing special. But make sure if we go back to do your daily quests every day, because if you go over here to the total rewards, once you get those 32,000 points, you're going to be able to get everything. But scrolling down, you were actually able to get Demon Lord Blood Packs. You were able to get 5 and then 5 again, so you're able to do 110 pull. This is actually really good because these are for the pack summons, and the only way to get these is through spending money. So if we go back to the main screen, limited time events, let's just click on this pack summon as an example. Call for help. So for me, the cheapest way to do it would be to get the daily supply. So let's say like in 3 days, I'll have 9. So that's going to be with tax like $2, $6, and then add a few more dollars to make 10. So let's say between $7 to $8 my currency. I was able to get 10 of those for free. I'm not complaining. I'm happy with that. Right now, I'm kind of happy with my level 3 of 5380 points. I know there's room for improvement, but the one that I most want to improve on is really my level 2, and that's where the multiple targets end up showing up. I'm not sure if it's a bug or not, or if it's just simply in there to make it harder, but we're going to click on this start, and we're going to see what we can do. All right, so it's starting to pick up a little bit of pace. I think it's around the 2,000 point mark is when it starts getting really fast and multiple targets show up. I'm honestly not really too worried about getting perfect. I'm really just mostly worried about actually hitting the target. So that's what I focus on. I don't care if it's good, great, or perfect. Actually, maybe they fixed it. I don't know. I haven't seen multiple targets yet. So maybe they did fix it because I did get 3,000 and I didn't see multiple targets like I was a couple days ago. So yeah, I could definitely get a higher score with that. Is maybe it's fixed, maybe it's not. But comment down below your total points so far. I am hoping to reach that 10k plus because it's something else to occupy me in the game. Now if we back out here and we go into Lakeside Hunt, now I honestly don't like this one, and here's why. Every time I play a game with us like smash a tile, uncover a tile, I always go to that last spot or nearly last to get the final reward to be able to move into the next floor. The reason you want to quickly get this is because with each new floor, the final reward options change, and honestly they should be better, which I think they are. Now once you pick your final reward, like you can, for me it's 15 moonstones, you can't see the following floor rewards. But I did take some screenshots that I'll put on the screen so we can go over it as I'm talking. So you'll see it goes from floor 1 to 10. I guess 10 is the max unless I didn't keep scrolling, which honestly it could be the case. Like if you saw my fishing video when I said there's no mythic quality in the auto fish, I just simply had to scroll a little bit down in the menu and then it was there. But honestly, the rewards you can see, they're still not like wild. They're still not great. Comparing this to the Easter event, which I would say would be the Lucky Windfall, You could either choose to focus either Evo Souls or Magic Guide chests, and then the in-between rewards till the final would be correspondent to whatever you picked, with the final reward being 20 custom Mythic Evo Soul or Magic Guide chests. Now in the Dendrofest event for the Lakeside Hunt, which is this right here, if we just simply remove all of these in-between rewards, so all of these things that you can get when you uncover the leaves, now let's be honest here, they're kind of meh, and then if we strictly focus on the final reward, the reason I say it lacks in comparison, because you need to wait till like around floor 9's final reward to get something meaningful. In the Easter event, I was able to hit Pity as a free-to-play twice. If you were lucky, maybe you got the final reward sooner, you're able to hit that more. But I also got many legendary chests. Magic Guides, once again, are stupid hard to build up unless you're spending, and I would have liked to see better final reward options, especially for the late game players. Comment down below how your luck has been with this. Do you need to uncover all the leaves, or at least close to it? Maybe you're super lucky and you got it on the first click. For me, it's been nearly uncovering the whole board. What do I have? I have 3 right here just because I haven't. If we go into here, can I get something? Let me just do these quickly so I can get some more. And what else is easy to do? This one, hold on. I haven't done this in a while, actually. All right, we leveled that up. Claim 10 gacha, easy. Let's do that right now. Let's go big money. Let me get absolutely nothing. And we got absolutely nothing. Typical. That's just how it goes with the gem gacha. All right, so we'll do claim. And that's fine. We'll do this for now. I'm not going to show them all. So Lakeside Hunt, we got 6 chances. Maybe we get lucky. Here we go. Let's try this one. Nope, nope, and nope. So most likely I'm going to have to uncover nearly all of them, just like the previous floors, to get that final reward. It is what it is, I just have bad RNG. Moving into the final thing, which is the Treetop Quest. Unfortunately, this is another disappointing entry into this event. Another reason why I held off on the video for the Dendrofest was because I was really hoping this game mode started to shine later. When I first beat all the monsters, which are these on the board right here, and then I beat the final boss, it said a new round is set every 2 days. So I was like, okay, maybe when it resets, it's going to get harder. Maybe the challenge difficulty is going to get higher. Maybe they add in new mechanics, like maybe the final boss, which is Dracula right here, changes up. Or there's certain requirements, like you need 2 alchemistic faction monsters in your lineup, etc. But basically something. I was hoping for something different. And unfortunately, it's more or less the same. I honestly didn't even see an increase in difficulty. Maybe it will be by the time this event ends, but it's just copy pasta of the previous round. They could have done so much more of this, like say adding a leaderboard, adding challenges like I just mentioned, but it's just whatever. So skipping ahead, I did beat a few, but I just wanted to pop in here to mention, now I am happy you do get enchantment scrolls. These are a slow grind for me right now, and I really do need them for my glyphs and for reforging. So we are going to skip ahead to the final boss. 1 second. So we are on the final boss, which is Dracula. Really strong in the game, but the final reward chest damage milestone for level 9 is just 14.4 million. Honestly, this doesn't take a crazy invested lineup to reach this. I'm sure many free-to-plays will definitely do it. And then basically all the damage you do further, I guess, is just for your own bragging rights because, well, I don't know, like you can see right here, we're barely a couple seconds into the game and boom, I just hit 14.4. So for the next 45 seconds, all this further damage that I do to the boss does absolutely nothing. You can only get the final chest, which is at level 9, 14.4. I mean, it's just really weird to me. And they kind of do this with every game mode in the game. Like the guild boss does this, and then the Divine Descent. Let me just skip this to see what I actually got. So I was able to do 93 million. If we look at the battle statistics, you can see Lilith, of course, doing a lot. Undyne still does output a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but Lilith is obviously this game's game changer hero. But you see, this is for the final chest. You're able to get some gems, which is, you know, it's okay. Evo stones, you need a lot of them. That 200 is just not even denting the surface. You get some Forest Whisperers chests, which is going to be RNG for what you can get. I mean, you can get 20,000 gems, or you can get a 50 custom Mythic Evo Soul chest. And then basically, like I said, the majority of players are probably going to get these last 2 rows. Nothing really of importance. And then I've already shown this one right here, the Prayers Treasure Chest. So we'll click on confirm. But what I was talking before I got sidetracked, if you go to Destiny Ocean and then you go Divine Descent, This is the same thing here. Like if we click on it and we go to reward preview, the final damage reward milestone is 21 million damage in one battle. This is very easy to do. Like I said, doesn't need a crazy invested lineup. Free to plays, you'll have no problem. Like I'm doing 82 million the last time I checked. The main difference obviously is there is a leaderboard, and then the leaderboard also has ranking rewards. So that extra damage beyond the milestone chest isn't wasted like in the Dendrofest event. I just feel like they really undervalue players' investment, whether you're free to play with your time investment or spenders with your spending in terms of the rewards gained. But anyways, backing out, I'll compare the Treetop Quest to Easter's Vernal Brawl. I know this was a PvP game mode. To me, it was fun. It had some depth to the mechanics, like trying to beat stronger players with their full power, maybe half their power, etc. This PvE game mode, Treetop Quest, it's just boring in my opinion. Beat the stages, which is those ones I just showed you. I think there's 8. Yeah, then you have your final boss, and then you're just sitting there waiting until it's reset to do the same thing over. Now, I'm not going to talk about the Jinlong factory right here because this is a separate thing. I'm not sure why it was included in the Dendrofest event. This is for the collaboration that's going to be ongoing, but I want to chat about this in a separate video. When you're using the same template, the same format, same structure, however you want to word it, with just minor differences, I'm going to draw my conclusions like that, and Dendrofest to me is simply a worse Easter event, and I just was hoping for something different. Maybe I'm being too harsh right now, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and as always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.